106.1 KFFB, Bob Connell.
Timeless 106.1 FM KFFB. This is Bob Connell. We do have Bill Ledbetter. I tell you, Bill, you're an Army with the Army National Guard, and you've done a lot of stuff over the years. But Bill, we've been talking for 15 years or so.
In the Air Force in World War II. And I was going to tell you about my brother, who was a B-17 pilot, and he got shot down.
In World War II.
Taken prisoner of war.
Right.
And this German general here interrogated him and asked him a bunch of questions. He said, "Your name's Ledbetter, huh?" The German general said, "If you'd been Ledbetter, you wouldn't have come over here."
He was kind of giving him a little hard time, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, General Patton come along and freed him later.
I guess he liked General Patton.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, he liked General Patton. Probably felt like kissing him. He was a prisoner about 6 months.
Oh, that's rough. Now tell us a little bit.
Starved to death. You ought to seen his stomach. You know how people are when they starve?
Right.
His stomach looked like he's pregnant.
That was rough.
Yeah. And he says he knows that he ate bread with sawdust in it.
Now tell us a little bit about your service. What's some of the stuff you did in World War II?
I was a control tower operator on Okinawa, Okinawa. I gave planes landing instructions and takeoff instructions. Had some hairy deals happen. I never will forget. We had a real bad storm. Couldn't hardly see a hand in front of you. It's rained so thick on Okinawa. And this plane called for landing instructions. We had a plane that had mechanical trouble, was on the end of the runway, and we couldn't get him out real fast. And this plane called and asked for landing instructions. And I said, "Sir, you can't land here. We got a plane with all the tires blown out on the end of the runway." He says, "I've got to land here because I'm out of gas." And so I called base operation. They said, "Tell him to land at his own discretion." So I told him about the plane at the end of the runway. I said, "You're going to have to clear it before you let down." And he said, "I don't have any other choice." So I gave him the wind south-southwest, 105 miles per hour. Our temperature's setting 290.780, and we're landing to the right, to the south. Give me a check call on your base leg. And anyway, he hit that runway, and as soon as he hit it, he cleared that plane, just barely cleared it. Smoke was flying and everything.
Thank you very much.
And he brought it in without crashing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And you know what his rank was?
What?
He was a bird colonel. He'd been flying a while.
That's fantastic. Well, Bill Ledbetter, World War II vet, as always, thanks for taking time and sharing stories with us.
Well, I hope it wasn't boring.
No, it's great.
Well, being a control tower operator ain't nothing boring about it.
No.
You always have something.
Well, folks, it's Veterans Day 2018 here at Julie's Sweet Shop on Timeless 106.1 KFFB.
106.1 KFFB, Bob Connell.
Timeless 106.1 FM KFFB. Bill Ledbetter, he is with World War II, and he's going to tell a story here. Now, you're going to talk about Charlie Wright again, Bill. Let's talk about this. You're just about to tell a story, and I said, let's get this on the radio because this is a good one.
Anyway, there was 4 or 5 of us went down to either join the Navy or the Air Force. Well, 5 or 6 of us. 4 of us joined the Air Force. Well, Charlie Wright, he popped off, and they put him in the Marine Corps. And later on, he got shot through the head.
That's right.
Got shot through the head and lived with a bullet in his brain for, I guess, 30, 40 years before he died. But he popped off. He kept his mouth shut so he'd gone to the Air Force with us.
Was he at Okinawa?
Where was he at? Where was he stationed?
He got it on Ewell. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something we've interviewed him.
He kept his mouth shut. He ended up in the Air Force with us. He wouldn't have had a bullet in his head.
How old were you guys when you guys went down to
We were
sign?
all fixing to be 18. We were going to get drafted if we didn't sign up. All of us went in the Air Force with him. One of us, a boy named Bill Lindsay, he was a B-29 pilot. And somebody said, "Well, you flew the only ship in the Air Force that had 5 engines." I said, "What are you talking about, 5 engines?" He said, well, there's always 2 or 3 engines wasn't working.
All right, folks, we want to see you here. Veterans Day 2018. Bill Ledbetter, World War II veteran. Great stories, Bill. We appreciate you taking time and talking to us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right,
I
back.
got a lot of stories.
Absolutely. We're going to be sitting here at the World War II reserve table for sure. Come see us on Timeless 106.1 KFFB, Julie's Sweet Shop, and the J.C. Penney Shopping Center in Conway. Come see us.